Hello guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Football Connect. I'm your host Sam, and we are back again with another one. Manchester United wins a game, people, wins a game. Garnacho and Rasmus Højlund completes a comeback. This was not looking good, really, to be honest. Not in terms of performance wise, but in terms of taking the chances that United were creating. At some point you actually thought that maybe they were never going to score a goal, because before today, it was mid-September, the last time United actually scored a goal. So today, to watch your youngsters, Rasmus Højlund and Garnacho, actually scoring goals, that gives confidence and actually the belief that the United fans have been looking for from Erik ten Hag. So this is a big victory. Whatever you're going to say, it doesn't matter. This is a big victory for United. This gives them the confidence to continue going forward. This gives the confidence to the supporters that, okay, as much as things were not going well, it seems like there's something that this team is working on. And not only that, defensively, of course, that goal which was scored, I get it, it was something when they were missing one of the best area dual threats in what's his name, and the Dutch player who had went out with an injury. Actually, my head as well stop. What's his name? Remind me in the comment section. But in terms of playing, in terms of stopping teams from scoring goals, United, since the Tottenham Hotspurs games, they've been playing so well. They've been really fighting to keep up in the game, to keep putting pressure, to keep going forward. And if they continue with this, if they continue doing this, I'm telling you, there is something special about this team. Anyway, let's talk about what we thought, what people really saw when they were watching the game, and what does this mean? Can this actually help United excellent, build up that confidence to actually start doing more? Because the start is there. They've already laid out the groundwork. Everything that they need to do, they've done it. It's time for them to build from this, and they can even be better. So before we go deep into this video, do me a favor, click the like button, subscribe to the Connect, the best way you support us. And if you're watching this and you're interested, go check out the Football Connect LFC on YouTube. You'll find it, people, where we'll find there'll be Liverpool content. Later on today, I'm doing something in relation to the game that is going to be played between Liverpool and Chelsea, so check that one out. But let's talk about United. Rasmus Højlund. We need to put some respect on the kid, because I know the pressure that he has been under. I know that everything has not been going well. I know the pressure that the fan base, the team, the name of the team, Manchester United, have been putting upon these players. And today, Rasmus Højlund, Garnacho, even Rashford, I know he did not score, but he was active. He was trying. He was putting pressure. He was trying by all means to be very, very, very lethal, as well as the captain. Because I know we come here every single time, come in to say whatever we want to say about Bruno Fernandes when he doesn't perform well. But what about when he does good? What about when he actually performs? Especially when we watch the goal that was scored, which is the winning goal, which Højlund scored, that pass from Bruno Fernandes. People are not going to talk about it, but it's very, very important to give respect when the captain does that. When he does something to help the team win, you have to give him his flowers. Talk about the midfield, Casemiro and Eriksen. People have been talking about how good Kobe Mino, and we know he's really good. But today we saw experience on the field. We saw the old timers, Casemiro and Eriksen, working together, helping the ball progress, doing the good passes, winning the balls, being the destroyer Casemiro as we know him to be, setting up the ball to Eriksen. Eriksen supplying the balls from the left to the right, forward, even backwards, helping the team function from the midfield. Today, I can actually confirm to you, watching the game, I did not see those spaces that we were always complaining about United opening up in the field when the teams are playing, because sometimes the young kid, Kobe Mino, doesn't know where to stand really properly, where to actually do well. And today we saw it well. The players who are good, who are now masters of the game, knowing how to position themselves to stop this Brentford team. This team has been on fire, to be honest. This Brentford team have been scoring goals, and their run of scoring early goals has come to an end today at Old Trafford. Not because they were not trying, but Manchester United were just that goddamn good today, and they deserve the respect that they get. Because, of course, if we don't talk about it, nobody will. I'm a Liverpool fan. I don't even have anything to talk about it, but sometimes you have to admit when things are going good, when things are being done well. Andre Onana, some important saves, putting them. Johnny Evans, saving the team, doing as much as he can, as well as the likes of all the players that are in there, as well as Delict, like I was saying, he got injured in the first half. I think around what time it was, on the head. The guy is bleeding. The first goal came out because he had went outside so that they can try to patch him out because there was so much blood all over his head. He came back in the game, kept fighting. That shows you mentality. If United are able to build this mentality going forward, if they're able to continue building this amazing mentality that we saw today from the team, I'm telling you they're going to be perfect. I'm telling you they can improve to be where they are. They're now in double figures now, 10 points, 10 points, and they've moved that in the number 10. They can build from this going forward, and they can even do so much better. I have to say, I'm impressed. I did not see this. Let's all be honest. Going into this game, so many people were predicting a serious massacre. I actually want to go rewind myself and watch the Football Connect on my preview show. What I said, what was my prediction over this game, because of what I saw today, with the way United were actually good in stopping Wemu, in stopping Wissa when he came in, and stopping the Phoenix, the guys who have been scoring goals for fun. That tells you the momentum, that tells you the determination, that tells you something that the manager is working on. Today, Dialogue to play at his position right back, even though he made some mistakes, and especially in the first half, came back in the second half, looked like the right back that people took him to be, that he could be. He was doing so well, as well as the other side, the butcher Alessandro Martinez playing on the left back, destroying, stopping Wermo, stopping all the players. I think today it was a complete performance from United. Did not start well, but it was a complete performance because there was balance in the team. They were doing well at the back, moving well in the midfield, making sure that they were causing problems. Talk about Garnacho. Garnacho had 8 shots. 8 shots. That tells you the determination that this young kid was putting on. Højlund in the first half struggled to get on the ball. When he started getting the ball, doing so well, coming in deep, helping the team to build up, going forward. This is what we want to talk about when we talk about United. This is the biggest team in the world, for Christ's sake. In English football, in terms of their trophies and stuff, we also these things. And trust me, it's eating me up to be praising this team, but sometimes it's important to be honest. And of course, we might go far because Brentford is a mid-team, is a mid-table team and stuff like that, but they were struggling to beat even lower teams than this. Today they came up, they played so well. They've already built up from that draw that they had against Aston Villa. Aston Villa beat Bayern Munich. They drew with it. Go well and play the second game. Build from that victory, that draw, and now it seems like something's being built up. We can see the determination. We can see what they're trying to achieve. We can see where they go forward. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What did you think of United's performance, and what are you expecting going forward? Because they were not the only team that was playing. We also saw the other games which were being played. Aston Villa beat Fulham by 3-1. Red cards were shown in the game. First for Anderson, pushing a player who was about to go score a ball. Deservedly, he had to be given that yellow card, that red card. As well on the other side, a double yellow for another player who came in. That's what happened. Leicester City completed their comeback as well. They were playing against Southampton. Southampton scores 2 goals in the first half. It seemed like everything is going so well. Second half, they come back. Leicester City comes back in the game, get a penalty, Vardy converts, it's 2-2. And there was a red card which was given from that penalty that Vardy scored. Then from then, the game continues. And in the last minute, 98 minutes, Ayew scored a goal to give the victory to Leicester. And that always means so much. Newcastle were playing against Brentford. I told you that this was a tricky game, but even though it was a tricky game, Brentford showed that they are the bigger team. I have told you that the only reason why I can say Newcastle could do something is because it was being played at their home ground. But when we're being honest, the best team that has been performing well is Brighton. And Brighton, after the way they played, they came in the game, they did everything that they needed to do, and they got the goal. Welbeck scored. He had to be taken out on a crusher because of an injury, but they scored the goal. They defended so well, and they kept being in the game until to the very end. And that's how they won they won the match. Everton, went to Ipswich and scored 2 goals to give them the victory. Now they are away from the relegation zone. That's where they needed to be. That's what they have to build on to. So it's been an amazing time, people. We've already seen so many goals. 4-1 scored in the Tottenham against West Ham game. Aston Villa beating Fulham by 3-1. Man United beating Brentford by 2-1, as well as Brighton beating Newcastle by 1-0. Southampton being beaten by Leicester by 3-2. Ipswich being beaten by Everton by 2-0. Guess what? Since match week 8 has begun, no draw yet. That's what we want to see in the Premier League. So there's an excitement. Let's see how far this goes on to go on, like, people. But don't forget to click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe. The last reaction is coming. Us now are about to play Bournemouth. No Saka in the team because he's injured. But before I go, let me just show you in terms of stats over the games which were played today. Like I'm telling you, like I was saying, the Arsenal team is already here. As you can see, Raya, Saliba, White, Gabriel, Calafiori, Rice, Partey, Moreno, Sterling, Trossard, and Havertz. Then subs, as you can see, Kepa, is this Zamini, all the players? I have no idea. I can't read all those things. Let me know in the comment section if you could. But in terms of the United, the game, the feature match that I told you we're covering, and the goal rush, people, look at this from United in terms of how their stats were like and how everything. We talked about this. Brentford have only beaten United once, and I knew that United can be able to use this to get the victory, and that's what they did. And it's because of this man who became the man of the match, Garnacho, as well as Rasmus Højlund scoring a goal. Always important. Look at the position, 50-50, 11 shots on target on United, 2 for Brentford, 23 shots in total for United. So many touches on the Brentford side. Passes were more on United. Tackles were more on United, as well as clearance that went Brentford side. 9 corners for United, as 1 offside to some whatever that happened, and 4 fouls conceded. So I want to hear your thoughts in the comment section. What do you think of today's game? How can United build up from here? Because that will always be important. How do you get better? How do you take advantages of how you have performed as a team and actually try to continue going forward? That's the question that people might be asking, and that's the question that we'll be looking at. Now it's time for us to watch Arsenal, or it's Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Thank you very much for being with us. I will see you on another one. Like that video, subscribe to the Connect, and like I said, don't forget to check us on the Football Connect LFC. Always important. Thank you. We are out. Peace. Subscribe to the Connect.
Beats the goalkeeper. You're just lost for words. He is just brilliant. Georgie Best.